We are preparing to go racing now here from the Nürburgring in Germany. The lights are out, lots of wheel spin from these 190E DTM cars, and it looks like a good old start for Michael Schmidl. He is not going to be pressured by Stefanko, but the Legion and Acer cars going side by side for third position on the run down towards that first corner, descending down the hill. A difficult braking zone, of course, and with these guys having the standing start, then the braking zone is going to be even harder to find.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, that's a smarty car way off there, getting the braking zone all wrong. One of the spurt cars getting collected as well too. That didn't look like racing, that looked more like bowling.
Oh my goodness me, it's Buszek in the Asmadi car. I mean, it's like he just had complete brake failure.
So that's an interesting one. I wonder if we're going to see any further developments between Frabish and Prohaska, but it looks like Korny actually wants to make the overtake on his teammate up the inside into the left-hander at turn 10 outside line as they come onto the straight. Around the outside goes Thomas Korny. That's a lovely overtake from the Spurt VGP2 driver as they barrel down into the first corner. I think there's been some contact between the two of them, and there is the back end, and there goes his teammate as well too, and that is not what you want to see. It's been a frustrating day for Thomas Prohaska. I think that much is certain, Chris.
I think so.
But unfortunately, the tires aren't really set up for that. But there goes Blazek finally up the inside. A bit of argy-bargy. That was a bit aggressive. But again, Blazek knows what it takes to make an overtake. Oh, but Palesti comes back at him. Incredible. The Legion car runs wide through the left-hander of turn 2 and just opens the door for the Acer car to come back through. He finally gets past, and then Palesti immediately sneaks back through. You can again just see how little traction they have. This is incredible racing. Lishka going around the outside in the Benzina car, around the outside of Pachata. He'll get the inside line now through this right-hander, and that is an overtake on Lucas Pachata. Again, that is not for position, but it looks like Lucas is going to come back at him. He doesn't quite have the drive that he needs out of that right-hander in order to mount an attack into this hairpin. Is he going to try something up the inside? It doesn't look like it. The Benzina car late enough onto the brakes to hold on to that position, but he runs very wide. That's going to give the Thrustmaster car an opportunity to come back at him, but now they're going to be side by side as they climb the hill towards the Schumacher S. Surely the Benzina car is going to come out in that one. Yeah, it's trying to go around the outside into the Schumacher S. Was never going to work for Lucas Pachata, so he does hold station. But again, another great exit coming out of the S section. But once more, he doesn't want to go side by side. But again, the car that was behind gets the better drive out, but again, defending the inside line, but oh, it's not quite enough. Hlebets around the outside through the left-hander, and he's going to get the inside line through the right-hander, coming onto the straight as well, too. This is all great news for Polesny. The Lenovo Legion car has to duck into the slipstream as well. He's going to try and fight him back at the chicane now. He's about a car length behind him. Is it going to be enough between the two of them, though? Hlebets defends the inside line into the chicane, onto the brakes now, nearly into the grass for Michael Blazek. They're side by side through the chicane. The car up in the air, but Hlebets does hold on to that position, and I think that was firm but fair racing from the pair of them. I don't think any sort of penalties, no major issues or anything like that.
That's the man that's having a bit of rallycross out there, just enjoying the last few laps. Oh, throw it in. Go on, give it some welly. Get the tail out, and you cannot blame him. Perfectly executed. Your winner here is, of course, the Predator car of Michael Schmidl.
Unbelievable. Oh, and this is far from resolved. Oh, no. And actually, Blazek has hit the barrier. Hlebets is going to... We've unfortunately missed what was leading up to that very moment. So here is your podium. It is Michael Schmidl who picks up another win ahead of Martin Stefanko, his nearest rival in the championship, with Wojtek Polesny a well-deserved third-place finish, defending from Blazek that entire time. Unbelievable. Hlebets does indeed finish ahead, so no penalties or anything like that given out. It looks like it just was a racing incident. Having a look at VGP2, it is Simon Kovacic that picked up the win by just over 9 seconds, down to Peter Lishka. Again, a fantastic result today for Benzina. Pavel Reigl completes podium. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to the entire Virtual GP staff and Chris Buxton. I've been Justin Sutton. I'll see you next time. Thanks and goodbye.